Oh, and he's running down down the side of the field. Oh, and he passes to Kirk, and he leaps into the air, and he headers it, and it's a goal!
I don't know.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to the Doozy podcast. It's been a while.
It has. And you're probably thinking, where you been? Also, I still don't know. What does that mean?
Well, the word doozy is something that is extraordinary or outstanding of its kind, and it's none of your business. We're just busy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, okay. And we're still not that, though.
We're still not that.
Yeah.
But we want to be.
Yes, and so this is the podcast that we are going to give you the tools you need to become successful in life. How do I do this? How do I do that? How do I play this?
Yeah.
How do I not play this? How do
you have trouble not playing with things sometimes? That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I'm Alex Vuvuzela Staub.
Oh, and I'm Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
And he steps up.
Okay.
To the goal.
Is this baseball? What is this?
Cause I'm like, I haven't watched enough soccer to freaking understand.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
well, what are we going to talk about today, Kirk? And he steps up to the Koz.
And he steps up to the Koz. Well, I think it's pretty evident, guys.
It's always pretty obvious.
I think it's pretty obvious. The first 30 seconds, you could usually tell what's happening.
Yeah.
Global sports are in the air, and celebrations of countries and fun competitive is in the air. Guys, we're talking about soccer. The World Cup just finished.
Or football.
Or football.
Yes.
Yeah. What do we call this? Do we call it how to play soccer or how to play football? FUTBOL.
We could do soccer and then in parentheses football.
Yeah. Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Which makes we'll play with it. Well, have you ever played soccer before?
The only time I have ever played soccer was growing up as a wee lad in like recreational sports.
You step up to the plate.
Step up to the goal. He put his cleats on.
And he hit the
ball. He definitely kicked it with his toe, not the side of his foot. And broke his...
You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, no, you did. That's how. Yeah, you said that.
That's how I broke my toe.
No, so just when I was very, very young, I think the last time I played soccer in like a team, I had to have been in elementary school.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, something like that. Back in elementary, middle school, something like that. Yeah, I used to play.
Did you ever play it? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I just played it because, as a kid growing up, my parents made me play every sport. So
Of course. It's kind of like rite of passage. You have to go through all the different sports.
Yeah, you
do.
do.
As a parent, it's like, let's see what our kid is even good at. Looks like Staub is just a fucking... He just knows how to talk back.
He's done everything. He can't. Oh, yeah, no. So my nickname in soccer, they called me the Golden Toe.
Why?
Because I would just toe the ball.
You would just toe the ball?
Yeah, I never hit it from the side because I was an idiot, and I would just...
You would just run up and just...
Yeah, run up and toe kick the ball. I mean, I played defense, and I would toe kick the ball every time it came down our side of the field, and I would just kick it literally like the entire length of the field. So like every time...
bootleg.
Yeah, every time they brought the ball down, I would just kick it all the way across the field. So like they hated me. The other team always hated me because I would just be like the defense guy there.
They're like, we got to knock him out.
Yeah. But one time, the ball runs up and me and this guy both run towards the ball and kicked it at the exact same time.
You were talking about this
I
another episode.
kicked it with my toe. He kicked it with the side of his foot, and my big toe went. And I
Did you immediately like
broke my
fall
big toe.
over and you're like, ah!
My cleats were so tight. You know, sometimes you don't, and like the adrenaline's going, and sometimes you don't really realize it until afterwards. But yeah, I went home like later. I mean, my foot hurt, but like my feet always hurt because I was just running around kicking the ball all day. So like, I get home though, and I take off my shoe, and I'm just
You're
like,
it's purple.
Oh, I can't move my toe. And I don't think I ever played soccer after that. I think it healed.
Yeah.
I think it healed. Took like a while to heal, and then after that, I was like,
And that was the day the golden toe retired.
the golden toe retired.
So this actually, us talking about this reminded me. So I grew up in Overland Park, Kansas. It's a suburb right outside of Kansas City. And I remember right before I left for college, they were building this state-of-the-art soccer complex. I don't know if you know, like our friend Gonzo, his brother was in Kansas playing, and Gonzo was in Kansas, and he went and saw him. This is like known around the entire country. It's called the Shields Overland Park soccer complex. I shit you not, it has like 20 fields in this long like field. I remember growing up, and I was like, what the hell? It was in this area that was like, there was also little baseball fields and stuff. I'm like, I was like, why do we need these many soccer fields? Are we really that upset? Anyways, but it's like a state of the art.
Yeah.
Like there are like national championships for like, I think like high school and some like college things, like little special things at there. And I don't know.
Did you ever go to one of those soccer
I never
games?
did.
No?
I think I saw a game or two there, but like, it's just soccer is such a.
And you were like, "That's not how you play baseball."
You step up to the
You
plate.
step up to the plate.
God.
Where's the outfield?
No,
Great.
yeah. So this is
soccer. You know, World Cup's here. You know,
Yeah.
people want to play soccer. Well, let's talk about soccer. I don't know how to play soccer. I don't remember how to play soccer.
I think soccer is a lot more complex.
It's all cardio.
It's
all
cardio.
All cardio.
And I would argue that it is. I mean, you watch some of these FIFA World Cup games, and these athletes are so in shape. I mean, they're going 90 minutes straight. Like it is insane what they can do with their feet, with their head, with their like seeing somebody jump up and do this and get a goal. You're like, okay, superhero.
Yeah.
You know, it's insane.
Just the footwork with the ball. I mean, they must be really good at hacky sack, you know?
Absolutely.
And anyways, but for those of you that don't know what soccer is, soccer, known as football outside of North America, is an action-packed team sport with simple rules and minimal equipment. No wonder it's the most popular sport in the world. Ready to get out there and start playing? Read on to learn the basic skills, and you'll need to get started to get a grip on the... Before you know it, you might be the cause of someone shouting goal.
Like we did earlier.
Yeah, that gave us no information. So here are the top 10 tips on how to play soccer or football.
Depending on your
North
location.
America, right.
Jumping into top 10 tip, kick the ball with the instep of your foot to pass at. What's the instep? Just like baseball, you step up to the plate. Mm-hmm. Or softball players play catch, get together with a friend and pass the ball to each other to practice passing the ball. So let's just go back. Okay. You pass the ball to one another to practice passing the ball. Okay?
Right.
Turn your foot out.
That's how you practice.
So turn your foot out slightly so you're hitting it with your instep. Pointing your toes slightly upward. With repetition, this will become an automatic movement for you. So,
yeah.
So what Mr. Golden Toe did was he did, God.
But it's a.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not
sometimes
it's not a. It's
It's sometimes a curve is good.
It's a curve. You don't want to viper it. You want to. You know?
sometimes
Yeah.
you just gotta. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Another passing technique is the push pass, where you basically shove the ball with the inside of your foot. It's more accurate, but less powerful. Usually used for short passes across the grass to a nearby teammate.
Yeah, pass the ball by practice passing the ball.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
After you,
So-
yeah.
Got it? Good.
Use the inside of your foot, not the toe.
You know, that's, I think when I was super young and I did play soccer I think the fact that I cannot remember the last time I played soccer or like the years that I played it goes to show that I was scarred by playing soccer. Like, I mean, it's difficult, dude. Even that for me, kicking with the side of your foot, what? Don't I want it going this way?
Yeah, but it's to protect yourself, I guess, or to like hit like.
But maybe I'm just a dumb Americano.
Yes. All right, so that's number 10. Number 9. Let's just move right along because I want to play.
You want to play?
Yeah, tap the ball from foot to foot to dribble as you run. Tap the ball forward 6 to 8 feet, or 1.8 to 24, 2.4 meters.
Yeah, for you all Europeans.
With the instep of the 1 foot after running it. When you catch up to the ball, kick it forward again using the same technique. So you kick it, you come up to it, you kick it again. Perfect. All right, soccer players use this skill to maintain control and possession of the ball as they move down the field. Yeah, you want to pop, 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 pop. You take in your feet and you're like, ooh, ooh, ooh. It's like you're basically dribbling with your hands, but with your feet. Okay? In a match situation, you need to be able to quickly pull the ball in close to you. If your progress is challenged by a defender, so you can change directions or pass. Yeah, control. You want to keep control because then you gotta swoop. You gotta pivot. You gotta control it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to control it. You gotta learn how to.
You gotta. Yeah, you gotta.
You gotta use the inside of your. Yeah. Here's the ball in the middle, and you gotta just. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Jose's got these men are 30 right up top. These guys are 30. Make sure you're always controlling the ball and the pace. Don't kick the ball harder than you can run. It won't get away from you. Oftentimes, you'll get a sense of how hard you need to kick the ball depending on how fast you're moving.
I think that's probably why you were in the back playing defender, because you were like, have you seen how far I kick this ball? I can't run.
I can't
chase.
You want me to chase after the ball I just kicked half the field?
No. I don't chase after the ball.
I don't chase balls.
You do.
I'm in the back. I don't control.
I'm in the back. I'm waiting for you so I can just.
I don't control. I don't control nothing. Yeah. It can take a little practice to get the hang of this skill, but once you find your rhythm, there will be no stopping you.
There will not.
No one's going to stop you.
It literally is, though. It's insane, but it is the closest analogy. Dribbling.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
basically that's what you do with your hands,
but like,
and then you use your feet. When you use your feet, it's a little more up.
It is a whole. I think it's just something that
coordination, a lot of coordination,
and I think just like European upbringing and like overseas soccer seems to be like so much more of a like upbringing of like people know how to use their fucking feet in that way. They know how to play soccer.
Yeah.
I think it's such a like a muscle memory thing that you literally just have to.
You got to do it. Like, you got to like grow up into it.
You have to, yeah.
Those people that are just doing it for their whole lives, and those top elite Olympic players.
I mean, what there was that thing that
probably been doing it since they were like 5. You know,
there was like a photo that came out, or like a news article that came out. Argentina, got to the World Cup, but the game that they did before that, one of the kids, like he's young, he's playing with Lionel Messi, and there's like a proof of him taking a photo with Lionel Messi like 10 years ago. He was a freaking kid, and now he's playing for Argentina with this legend.
Yeah,
and it's like the soccer is,
that's crazy.
Yeah. So, anyways,
dribble.
practice.
Yeah.
If you want to practice dribbling and practice passing the ball, you practice dribbling and
Pass
practice
the ball. Yeah.
Got it?
It's
Good.
the only way if you want to pass and dribble.
Yeah. You got to do those two
Gotta
things.
learn how to pass.
The top 8 tip, moving on, is hit the ball with the top of your foot to shoot.
Oof.
The top. So
Yeah.
so not golden toe.
Not golden toe area.
Golden toe.
Just on the top.
It's you want to
So once you're in control, right?
once you're in control.
Once you're in control,
and you get to
and
the
you
goal.
find your shot.
You find your
Once you're in control, and you find your shot, you just gotta. I've been playing soccer for my whole life.
Because we really don't know how any other way to explain this to
exactly.
you. Because keep
Exactly.
your so
They're
to describe for all our
during
our-
the world. Look, this episode is gonna go out, and the coaches for the soccer teams at the World Cup, they're gonna see it, and they're gonna be like, "See, this is the type of control we've been talking about." They're gonna be in all the practice rooms.
Yeah. This episode.
See what he does?
You see what he's
You
doing?
See what he's doing? You see what he's doing? Do you see? This is soccer. This is football. This is not football. This is football.
So, guys, to explain for all the listeners out there, keep your foot pointed down and swing your whole leg, pulling power for the kick from your core and hips. Think in terms of kicking through the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Kick through the ball and finish your motion by bringing your foot across your body. So, yeah. Practice this skill with shooting drills where you aim at a specific corner of the goal with each shot. Ramp it up by getting a buddy to play defender and try to block you. One of the most exhilarating things when
Is
you're
to
watching
do
those,
with a buddy.
Yeah. No, one of the most exhilarating things is those penalty shots.
Oh yeah.
It's all like mental, and it's like
Yeah.
it's actually like it's mental and like pure scale. It's like oh my god! I watched the France and England game, and I think his name was Harry Kane. Harry Kane, he couldn't make that second penalty shot, bruv.
Those penalty shots are wild.
They're wild because
They're like
it's
the
a
corner
50-50
shots
shit.
or like the those.
It's all calculated.
Yeah.
Like
I read a book once about.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. This is back. This is way back in the day.
ladies and gentlemen.
Way back in the day, I read a book once to completion. Okay, and it was about I forget what it was about. It was
Maybe a soccer
No, it was just about statistics or something something crazy.
Yeah.
If I do read a book, I want to I don't like nonfiction or fiction stuff. I like to I want to learn something wild, some astrophysicist or some shit. And it was explaining how when those penalty kicks with the goalies, the goalie has to almost anticipate where you're going to shoot it, because if you get the corner, he literally has to dive for it. When the ball is kicked, as soon as he kicks it, he has to almost predict where you're going to do it and move in that direction so that he's ready for it. They'll juke, you have to juke out the goalie a little bit.
Yeah.
So if he thinks you're gonna go to one pocket, and as soon as you go to kick it, you move, but then you psych him out, you go to the other one. That's how most of the. You ever seen videos where the guy will kick the ball towards the goalie, and the goalie for no reason whatsoever will dive in the opposite direction?
No, yeah.
You've seen that? You've seen that?
Absolutely. It's mental.
That's
it's
what it is.
It's
mental.
mental.
It's because he has to pick a side, and he has to pick the right side, and you only get one chance at it.
Dude, when I was watching the France and England game, Harry Kane, who missed his second penalty, he got the goal for the first one, but the second one, the goalie read that he was going his right, or the goalie's left, the kicker's right. And he went over there, but Harry Kane was going for that top right corner, which is hard
Yeah.
to get. Yeah, I mean, those goal things are like probably like 10 or so feet tall.
Yeah.
And it just went over and hit the net on top.
Woo.
And it was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But it's a wild, wild
being precise and stuff. It's crazy.
Precise. Anyways.
All right, number 7, everyone. Suit up with shin guards and cleats. Shin guards are the only protective gear all soccer players wear, typically covered by long soccer socks. Cleats, also known as boots, give you better traction and stability on the grass pitch. Goalkeepers also wear goalie gloves to protect their hands and give them better grip on the ball. In a competitive match, you'd also wear the team jersey and shorts called your kit. In a really casual pickup game, you don't necessarily need shin guards or cleats, although you're likely to end up with some bruises on your shins or a broken toe. This minimalist is part of why soccer is so popular around the world. You don't need, shoulder pads and helmets and whatever.
Helmet.
You just
You
get
don't
a
need
ball.
your steroids.
Yeah, you don't need your steroids. You don't need your baseball bat.
No,
you know what I mean?
that'd be a completely different game.
Exactly. You just need your cleats there.
It really is. I mean,
because shins. You ever been kicked in the shin? That hurts.
Yeah.
I will say, watching the injuries during soccer,
dude,
is like one of like the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
These players have to be like world-class actors if they really want to sell like a injury. I mean, of course, people get injured playing soccer. Like, there's some really nasty hits sometimes, but sometimes, I mean, you see some of those videos where it's like, and somebody like pushes something and he's like, he's being like taken out on a stretcher.
He bumps into him and he's like, have you ever seen the Key and Peele sketch? With the soccer guy that dies, and he because it's so dramatic, so he gets, so Jordan Peele, right?
Yeah.
He gets some guy comes up to him, taps him on the shoulder or something, and he goes down, and it's some slow motion dramatic thing, and he's on the ground, he's convulsing, and the ambulance runs out, and it's this whole thing, and he's and he slowly dies on the field. They check his pulse, whatever. He dies in the field, and he's at the gates of heaven with God standing there, and God is opens up the gates for him and goes to welcome him, and on the field they put him on a thing, and they go to carry him off, and Keegan is I killed someone. I don't know. And so they set up for the penalty kick, right? And as they're taking him off on the stretcher, he goes back to him talking to God, and he goes to take a step forward to go through the gates of heaven, and then he shakes his head, and he turns around, and he jumps back down through the clouds. And then it goes to him on the stretcher on the field, and he gets off the stretcher, and he runs over and he kicks the penalty ball into the goal and wins, and everyone's going wild. It's he faked it to get the penalty kick. It was I'll show it to you afterwards.
No,
it's so funny. It's
but
so
it is,
dramatic.
I was gonna say
because
that
you get the penalty if you. Well, I think that's later on here.
Well, one thing I was gonna say. I mean, yeah, the penalty kicks are crazy, and also some of these people really act like they're hurt when they're getting a penalty is a huge deal.
Yeah,
because
you get that chance to take that shot, and that's the best thing.
And I know that there's specific things, whether it's a goal shot or from certain places on the field. But yeah, dude, I was gonna say that to loop it back around to the tip, you don't need much. You literally just need your body. It's one of the very few sports out there which the entire world takes part in it.
Yeah.
Because you just need your body, and that's pretty wild, because some of these people, what they can do is the people jumping 10 feet in the air.
10 feet in the air to hit the head with the ball to get it precisely into a certain space. It's good.
There was I don't even know what game it was, but before we move on, there was a guy. The ball was in the air, a guy was running to it. The frickin' dude, the goalie was jumping up to get it, but the guy was
just like rockets
the
across.
Guy jumps up a little bit, like more than him, and frickin' headbutts it in and gets a goal. It's wild.
That's
some of
nuts.
the plays that you see. Anyways,
That's nuts. Yeah, cleat up. Put your shin guards on and your cleats.
Yeah.
It'll help you.
I'm moving on to the top 6 step. Play for a total of 90 minutes. A standard soccer match is 90 minutes, hour and a half, divided into 2 45-minute halves with a 15-minute break in between. You know, I actually didn't know that there was a break in between. I thought that they
like
just
a half.
It makes sense. For some reason, I just always felt like it just was played through, but that makes sense. The match clock is never stopped in soccer. There are no timeouts, as in other sports. Instead, the referee keeps track of the time actually played and adds minutes, known as stoppage time, to the end of each half. In a casual pickup game, you can set your time however you want, but it's usually a good idea to plan it out ahead of time with a break at the half. Even in competitive matches, the total play time may vary depending on the age of the players. For example, younger kids tend to play shorter matches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the younger kids, they'll probably do 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, that's...
90 minutes, yeah. I mean, it's
90 minutes.
even in the format of the time, it's so much more digestible than, all right, you want to go... You want to go eat some food and drink way too much for 4 hours while we watch an American football game? That's a commitment.
Yeah.
But like a soccer or football game, football.
When we played soccer as kids, halftime we would all get like orange slices.
Orange slices. It's the
orange
classic,
slices.
Dude. The classic.
Hey, we're losing, but suck on these oranges, kids. You
We're
know?
losing, but suck on these oranges. And remember,
245
remember,
minutes.
kids. Hey,
Remember,
look at me.
remember. Tony, you're doing this. You got to do this.
And
okay?
Hey, Steven, remember, you get about halfway distance to the goal. Remember, you just no,
yeah,
just like that.
Yeah.
Can I see it?
Yeah,
just like that.
yeah. You're doing this
Listen.
when you got to be doing this. All right? Here's your opponent. Here's you. You need to be doing this. You're doing this, and you got to take the ball and you got to do that. What are we talking about?
Anyone want some more orange slices?
Anyone want more orange slices? Hey, let's go to a break, everybody.
Yeah, we'll
huh?
see you on the other
We'll
end.
see you on the other side.
I need some oranges.
Hey, everyone.
Oh, man.
Welcome to the break here. We just wanted
listen,
to,
we're doing awful out there. You guys keep kicking.
We're doing
with
this. We got to be doing more of this
You
from
guys,
the side.
you keep kicking with your golden toes, and
Yeah.
we need you kicking with your golden sides. You know?
Yeah,
That
golden sides.
That instep, baby.
Every party use golden, baby. Hey, but we wanted to take a little break here to just shout out, our YouTube, to subscribe, to say hi to the fans. Listen on every audio platform imaginable.
Of course,
Share with your friends.
Yes, please.
We want to
do.
know, what episodes you want to watch. We got a lot of cool episodes coming out with a lot of guests that we're trying to plan for the new year.
Yeah, I think it goes.
Hopefully we get some more clamps for this green screen.
Yeah. A lot of potentially very fun stuff in the future and stuff. So please follow us on
Instagram, all
Instagram
that
because
stuff.
that's where the party's at. That's where you can see us all. And I think the biggest thing is we're entering into a new year, and we're always, as everyone is when you enter into a new year, you want to kind of elevate the energy of what is important to you. And if you guys have ideas for episodes, or if you think a certain person that you have a connect with to be a guest, it goes a long way. We want to really incorporate a lot more guests this upcoming year.
Yeah, we want to do more guest stuff because we're dying out here. Also, this is my favorite part of the break, the halfway mark. This is where we check in with Jose to see how the episode's going so far.
Yeah, and
so Jose, how do you think the first half of this episode is doing? Any pointers for us?
Hey guys, I got COVID over Christmas break and I'm being forced to edit this against my will.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, also, I paid off. I'm not in debt anymore.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
I'm not in debt anymore. I paid him off.
He did it.
I'm good.
So now, as a viewer, because of course, we're full of ourselves. We watch ourselves each week too.
Oh, yeah.
We have to.
Yeah.
Because sometimes in the moment, I'll be present, but also sometimes I won't fully learn what we learned about until I
Right.
look
Yeah.
back
Exactly.
and
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited to see how he trolls you in the future.
Yeah.
You know, or are we on a level playing field? Who knows? We'll see.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll see how our finances go
Yeah.
into the.
Yeah.
We'll see how the rest of the game goes.
Yeah.
You know.
Alternatively, he basically has us by the balls because if he were to just quit and leave, we'd be fucked.
We would.
What are we gonna edit? We're gonna edit? I mean, come on. We can't. Anyways, Jose, we love you.
We love you.
Go check out Jose's stuff.
Yes.
He's like really
Fun
funny,
TikTok,
you know,
yeah.
and you know, he's hilarious, you know, and he's like really fat. So we're just gonna keep going. Fat with like fat. I mean like fat like
PH fat. Like
P like
he's,
fat.
Yeah.
Like
Like
PH,
he's got like
PH fat.
Damn, you got some fat style.
Yeah,
dude.
you got some fat style,
like
dude.
Late '90s, early 2000s. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, speaking of fat, let's get back to the cardio of this second half. Of this
Yeah,
game.
fucking. Speaking of fat, we had a grilled. We had two. We're talking about all this cardio in soccer. We had.
What, for
it
lunch
was
today?
Yeah, for lunch.
We had,
two grilled cheese sandwiches,
and then in between,
and in between was a burger with lettuce, tomato, and onion,
bacon
and bacon,
and fries.
and fries.
And hey, Jose,
I'm sweating.
Jose.
Right, I can feel it. I'm sweating right now
Hey.
from this shit.
Jose, guess who got a side of pancakes?
And I got a side of pancakes too. Oh,
Anyways,
literally
let's
feel the
we
sweat. All right, let's go back.
Oh, all right.
Hey everyone, we're back.
Oh, we're back. We're back on the field. Let's
God.
get this.
All right, let's get back.
second half.
We need to win. We need to go faster. We
do.
got to win. Okay.
It
Now,
is. Listen. It is.
let's wrap this up.
It
Jose's
is-
getting pissed.
Listen. These last five tips.
Yeah.
The other team scored. It's 0-5. We gotta get.
Okay.
We gotta get 5
Yeah,
more
I'm
goals.
sure. Okay, well, if it's 0-5 the first half, I'm sure we could get another. Yeah, I'm sure we can. I'm sure we can catch up the second half. Yeah,
I'm sure
right.
we can.
Okay, number 5 everyone. Pay attention to where all the players are in the field at all times, all right? To a large extent, this is a skill you can only gain through experience playing in matches. Practice matches with fewer players, like 4-on-4 matches, will help since you have fewer players to keep up with. Watching pro matches can also help you build with this skill mentally. Pay attention to where all the players are in the field and focus how players choose their passes and their shots. Advanced players often already know who they are going to pass the ball before the ball even comes to them. This is the high level of awareness you want to strive to reach. I know that if the ball ever comes to me, I'm passing it to him. He's going to pass it. He's going to goal this. Yeah, know where the players are on the field. Know who your teammates are.
Spatial awareness
know
is insane.
Know
yeah.
what sport you're playing. Know.
Yeah.
you
Don't
know,
bring the bat. Reminder.
Don't bring the bat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is crazy some of the spatial awareness that these guys
they
have.
know, but it's crazy. They've been practicing. They know they have like different methods and forms and and stuff. And spatial awareness is
Out of
what
the
you
corner-
were talking about earlier. Where this is the goalie's head, this is the ball, this is your head, and you just kind of know how to doink and hit it at an angle where it goes right in. Doink.
I mean, these people are, they're dribbling
Okay.
the ball
All right.
towards the opponent's
Yeah.
goal, and they see their boy over
Yeah.
on the other side,
Yeah.
just in their peripheral, and they're like,
And the boy's
I'm gonna
locked in.
pass it. He's
He's like-
locked in. He's like, he's communicating. He's communicating. He's going, and he's like, yo, pass it to me. And I'm over here like this, and I'm like, I'm gonna pass it to that eagle over there. I kick it, and then a guy freaking pops it up in the air, and then he. Yeah. Exactly.
Goal.
You gotta
So,
pay attention.
Pay attention to what the sport that you're playing.
It's the most. It is. It is the amount of teamwork and hive mind mentality you need for this sport is insane.
Oh, you know what show I started watching recently that I really like, and it pertains to this. It's Ted Lasso. You ever seen
Ted
that?
Lasso is one of my top favorite shows
Ted
of all
Lasso
time.
is
Also because Ted Lasso is from Kansas.
It's great, yeah.
Yeah, and he's got
but
that,
that
yeah.
show is about like the behind the scenes of the soccer,
Yeah.
the soccer and stuff, and so you kind of see, that how you got to become a team and you gotta work
Yeah.
together, and it's crazy.
It really is an incredible show if you haven't watched Ted Lasso. Not only because it actually is like entertaining to watch them play soccer, these actors and stuff, but also, I mean, the behind the scenes and just like it is a show that emotionally makes you feel so good.
Yeah.
And I think across the board, a lot of people they love soccer so much because it gives them pride for their country. It gives them pride for like this camaraderie and community, just like we do for like football.
Yeah.
But like that show really captures
Yeah,
the
that's
heart of
that's
it.
good. That's the heart.
Anyways, moving on to the top 4 tip.
Heyo.
Throw the ball in if the other team kicks it out of bounds on the sidelines. Retrieve the ball and stand on the sidelines at roughly the spot where the ball went out. Holding the ball with both hands, raise it up overhead. Let me see it. And behind your head. No, okay. Lean back and use your core muscle. Or use your core muscle to heave the ball in one direction of a teammate and put it back in. Make sure you stay behind the line and don't lift your feet. That would result in the other team getting the ball. Oh, so if you you can't lift your. Okay, time doesn't stop
Haven't
when
there
the
been
ball.
one where like the guy does like a front flip and then launches it? Those people, you ever seen that
Maybe.
in like a movie or something?
Well, like Shaolin soccer.
Shaolin
you ever
soccer?
seen that? Seen
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
They're like doing like martial arts.
yeah, martial arts. And
Guys, another thing to notate is time doesn't stop when the ball goes out of bounds. So players quickly decide who should throw it in. Are you? Should I? You know what? I got this. Usually it gets thrown in by whoever happens to be closest. Now, good time to remind you guys, you're not using your hands at all in this game unless it goes out of bounds.
Right. Yeah, no hands. You
Because
can't use your hands.
Yeah, because that's
You can use every other part of your body though, except your hands.
Yeah, you see people stopping the ball. They're like, they're stopping it with their chest. They're like,
Yeah. Well, yeah, you stop it and you. Perfect.
yeah, it's a very, yeah.
If it goes out of bounds, yeah, you throw it in, and like it's all. But like getting it out of bounds with the penalties and stuff like that's where like you kind of get like the advantage sometimes. You get like those openings, those chances to do stuff.
Yeah.
Number 3, everyone, set up a corner kick or a goal kick if the ball goes over the goal line. If the attacking team kicks the ball over the goal line but not in the goal, a member of the defending team kicks the ball from anywhere in the goal box. If the defending team kicks the ball out of bounds over the goal line, the attacking team gets a kick in from the corner on the side where the ball went out. That's like the corner kick. Yeah, corner kicks are infamous set pieces. Teams have plays already set up that are designated to score a goal. If you're making a corner kick in a competitive match, you'll put one of these plays into motion. Yeah, that's where they all jump up like a bunch of
all
geese,
of them are trying
and
to
they're all like, yeah, they all try to just get it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, any player can make a goal kick. It's usually the goalkeeper who does it. And they're usually going to kick the ball way over the other side of the field. Yeah.
Yeah, the times that I've seen soccer portrayed in movies or certain things, those corner kicks they're just. It makes no sense why you're being an Eagle right now. Now if it's going for the headbutt, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But yeah, those corner kicks they're intense to watch, and I have no doubt. Pretty crazy.
Those corner kicks. I always feel like the biggest idiot when if I'm watching football at home and I'm like, oh yeah, this guy didn't catch that. I'm like, sitting there eating a bag of chips with a beer. You fat shit. All right, let's move on.
Oh, yeah, you know what? That was a really bad call.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he didn't run that far.
Hey, could you pass my double grilled bacon grilled cheese and burger?
These guys are what losers. These guys are. They lost. Anyways,
Yeah. Corner kicks, those are a big deal.
corner kicks.
Yeah, I guess.
Huge
wow,
deal.
we are just.
Corner kicks so big. I literally have fucking bacon burger grease sweat coming out of my fucking face. What the fuck did we eat, dude?
Don't forget the syrup from the pan.
Tequila. I have tequila, bacon, syrup.
It's a great recipe for a good
Just-
football
I'm,
game.
Yeah, I'm sweating over here.
Me too, dude. We need to finish this game up, guys. The
Let's
top
finish
two
this
tip.
game up. We're 0-16 right now. I think we're good.
Guys,
0-16.
the top two tip is choose a position. Okay, think about positions. What does that mean? Choose your favorite
To
position
do positions, you have to be in a position.
that
you know?
best suits your strengths and abilities. Stomp, do you
is
think that
fucking-
on the regular you choose a position that best suits your strengths and abilities?
Yeah.
When you're playing soccer. Guys, positions in soccer are fairly flexible. Yeah, they are.
Huh?
Which allows you to really capitalize on what you're good at. With a little practice, you'll probably find that you naturally gravitate toward a specific role.
I
like
was
the
defense.
Golden Toe.
I
He
was
was the guy.
defense, yeah.
I'll stay, and he just.
Oh, I suggest you hit.
I
They'd be-
suggest you hit.
They'd be like, "Oh, you want to try wing or forward?" Or I'd be like, "No, I want the ball to come to me. I want to kick the ball back, and that's how we do it. That's
Yeah.
how we play."
in case
Where are
you're
those orange slices?
you're in the back by the goalie eating everybody's orange slices.
That
In case you're
That was
unsure
me.
of the position to play, here are profiles for each general position, okay? So these are the positions on the field at all times. Goalkeeper, you would do anything to keep that ball from going in your goal. You're focused and alert and have a
Anything.
sixth sense of where the ball is going. You would do anything.
you do anything. There's
By
nothing. There's
anything.
nothing you wouldn't do
There's nothing.
to stop that ball from going in. I mean anything.
Write in the comments what you would do.
Yeah. Are you a
What is the-
goalkeeper? What have you done? Most people in prisons are goalkeepers.
What is the worst thing that you have ever done in your life? You would do that.
Yeah. But
And
I
not
saved
let
the goal. You know what I did?
You know what
You know what I did?
Defender.
Oh,
hey, we're familiar with the
hey,
defender.
okay, great.
All
Here we
right.
go.
You're strong.
Okay.
Stubborn.
Okay.
And maybe a little aggressive. You wait a second. Sounds like somebody.
Wait. Wait a second.
Wait a second.
This is okay.
Wait,
So
wait a
this
sec-
is all personality types. Is that what this is? That's why the coach made me defense.
Guys, you're a defender. If you're a defender,
Oh,
you're
God.
strong, stubborn, and maybe a little aggressive. You're good at passing. You weren't quick.
Ding.
I was passing it to the other end of the field. Good at passing as well as clearing the ball away from the goal and out of danger.
Okay, so that's
You would do anything to get the ball out
you're
of danger.
strong, stupid,
Stupid.
aggressively
Bald.
bald,
Bearded.
Jewish. You're a defender, okay?
You're also very defensive.
Oh my God.
Guys, if you're a defender, you prefer a supporting role to the spotlight.
Yeah, I didn't
support
want.
other
I didn't
than-
want to make the goals. I wanted to just kick the ball. You know.
But wait, I think in the back of your mind, when you were a strong, stubborn, and maybe a
16
little
16
aggressive,
oranges in.
but when you were a young, strong, stubborn, and maybe a little aggressive little
Maybe.
kid, there was something in the back of your head that you were like, I think I could probably kick him from here. You 100% thought, I'm going to be that one guy.
I feel like I did that once, actually.
I'm going to be that one defender who kicks from the other end and it gets in.
Yeah. If I could kick it to the goal, I could make a goal from here. Why do I
need to be
That's
up
the
there?
stubborn. That's the stubborn part. This next kick is going in, coach. Okay.
Okay.
You stay back.
Holy shit, he did it. A next position is midfielder. You're fast and have good cardiovascular fitness. You have a mind for strategy and know how to see the whole field and make plays. You have a decent
Midfielder.
shot.
Recently divorced.
Recently divorced, not trying to ruffle any feathers.
Right.
Guys, I think we should do this. What do you think?
Cardio.
Great cardio. You're getting your feet back into the game.
Mm-hmm.
You have a decent shot and a better pass. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then lastly, forward, also known as striker.
Yeah. Gambling problem. Drug addiction.
So forward is you are the star of the show, the one responsible for shooting goals. You have a strong, accurate shot and stay mentally focused. You're also comfortable in a leader position and have the most incredible dump truck forklift certified booty.
You referring to yourself?
I just think no. I would never be a forward, dude. Never. I'd be a defender.
I think you're more of.
You think I'm a midfielder? You gonna call me a midfielder?
Yeah,
You think I have divorced?
You're a midfielder. You're a midfielder.
You think I have divorced
You're
energy?
definitely a midfielder. Yeah, you're a midfielder. You're the star of the show. Me?
No, I when we were reading midfielder, I was like, oh no, I think that's me. I would be in the middle. I'd be like, can't we all just get along?
Hey, you would do anything. All right. Well, now you get to pick who you want to be.
You know, it would make sense
or
though.
not. It's who you are born into these roles. You can't move.
Listen, you don't get to choose your role. He is obviously a defender, and I'm obviously a midfielder. If we were on a soccer team, the ball comes a little bit past me and into your territory, and we make eyes, and you're like,
I'm getting this in.
I'm like, dude, can we just...
You're like, pass it to me. Doink.
Yeah, dude.
All right, hey, we're at the number one tip.
We did it!
And it's 0-37. Score more goals than your opponent to win the match. Duh. The object of the game of soccer is deceptively simple. In reality, there are usually few goals scored per match. It's not uncommon to see matches with evenly matched, highly skilled teams end in only 1 or 2 goals scored. If the match ends in a tie, that's often how it ends. In tournament play, where there has to be a winner to move on to the next round, a tied match is resolved with penalty kicks, an overtime period, or both. The specific rules depend on the tournament.
You know, why don't we just keep playing until we all pass out?
Exactly. Just the penalty kicks until you get it in.
That shit's wild.
That's where the goalie is like, I'll do anything.
I will do
anything. It's over. It's done.
Yeah, that's when the goalie's trying to telepathically say to the kicker, he's like, you know what I did? I fucked your wife.
You know what
last
I
night.
did?
I fucked your wife last night. He's like, oh my God, I think the goalie fucked my wife. No wonder I'm a midfielder.
You know what I had to do to win this game? You know what I had to do? You know what I did?
Grab me an orange slice.
Hey, everyone. Well,
Well,
that
hey.
was the Doozy podcast
That
right there.
was, guys.
Let's wrap this up. It
What
was
a
wild,
wild,
what a blowout.
wild ride. Where the fuck is
Yeah, thanks for watching
Yeah.
Mendo's podcast. Hey, if comment what your favorite tip was. and comment who you would be on the field. What's your position?
And please, everybody, share this with your friends. Sharing it, and even if it's specific episodes, it goes a long way because we have so many episodes about certain things.
Yeah.
Which also means the sky is the limit. So if there is something that you want to learn about, and have us teach you while we also learn about it, please let us know.
Yeah, because we'll teach you. We'll do whatever it takes.
We will do whatever.
We'll do whatever it takes to get successful in life, okay?
We will.
And we're almost there. We just need a couple more clamps, okay?
We just need a couple more clamps.
Just need a couple more clamps.
More goals.
You know,
Makes sense to me.
That makes sense to
Yeah.
me, too. You know, shout out to the game of soccer, Ted Lasso, to our
FIFA World Cup,
our beautifully in shape editor, and we'll see you next time in the new year, or maybe I don't know.
We'll see.
I'll do whatever it takes.
I'll do whatever it takes.
See you one last time.
See you one last time before the end of the year.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Love ya. Go play some soccer.
Go run.
Go run
around and kick and remember,
remember,
remember.
everyone. It's not this. It's
yeah.
Okay. I got the
Just
ball.
observe. Just
Wait,
observe.
I got the ball. I'm gonna pass it to you, Kirk.
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
pass it to you, Kirk. There he is. Kirk's got the ball. He's going downfield. He's up. Okay. He's playing with it. Shoots it back to Alex. Shoots it. Alex has the ball. Alex got the ball. He toe kicks it. It's through the air. Go! Go! See you next time, everybody. Go!